One Chinese New Year Eve, a poor couple sent their son Ming to the market. This is Ming. Can anyone see Ming? This is the market. See the market? Trade these eggs. Few eggs for a bag of rice, said Mama Zhang. This is Mama Zhang. That's Mama Zhang. Then we can make some stir-fried rice to share with the neighbors. What are they going to share with the neighbors?
The stir-fried rice.
What are they going to share?
The stir-fried rice.
This is called reading comprehension and paying attention. This is what your teachers have done want you to do. They don't want you to listen, read, and understand what you're reading. It won't be much of a celebration again this year, Papa Zane said with a sigh. You think that by working with Mr. Li, the richest man in Beijing, we would have enough to invite everyone over for the New Year's feast. What's a feast? Does anybody know what a feast is? A feast is a giant-sized amount of food, like food everywhere. Food all over the sky and the walls and on your butt and everywhere. You can have food. Food on the table and under your
I'm laughing at you, Isaiah.
That is what a feast is. It's everywhere, even in your butt. So, this is me. Mommy wanted to say something.
That's me.
I don't have to say anything.
Mommy had something to say. So, Ming hurried off. This is Ming. Here's Ming. Eager to do his mother's bidding. Does anyone know what bidding is? Does anybody know what bidding is?
No.
He's going to do his mother's bidding. Does anybody know what bidding is? Bidding is when you are doing what someone needs to be done. Someone asks you to do something, so you do it. It saddened him to see his hardworking parents being cheated by Mr. Greedy, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee is greedy. He makes my mom and dad work very, very hard, and they don't get anything. As he walked, he daydreamed about what a real feast would be like and how nice it would be to have just one new toy to share with his friends. I wonder what it would be like if I could help my mom and dad, and then I could have one toy. Just one toy. I could have one toy. And then if I could have one toy, we could have a really big feast and we could have food everywhere.
Daddy.
What is a feast? Does anybody know what a feast is?
Yes. A bee.
Gershon, what is a feast?
A bee. A bee.
What is a feast, Gershon?
Look at Safari. Daddy, can you get Safari down here?
Safari, sit down. Because Mr. Zhang is going to get upset. And this is Mr. Lee right here. He's very greedy.
Safari, you get
A small old man stopped me near the market. I'm sorry, guys, that's not Mr. Lee. This is an old man.
No way.
Hello, sir. This is how he talks. This is the old man, and this is how he talks. Hello, son. I see you have some eggs there. I will trade you this block for them. No, said Mean. I need rice. Besides, your wok is rusted and has no handle. Just then, the wok sang out. Trade for me. I am more than what you see. That's the wok. That's what he said. Boy, trade for me. I am more than what you see. That's the wok. That's what it says. Ming had never heard a wok sing. He thought, this wok is made of magic. If it sings, it must be able to do other amazing things. That's what he was thinking. He's thinking. He's thinking. That's what Ming is doing. So he made the trade. Here you are. The old man sauteed off, chuckling happily to himself. Because that's what old men do. When they walk. They can't control their butt, so when they walk like this, and then they go, and it comes out. That's what it does. Okay?
Bobby, I need blinker. No, say Bobby.
Do you like the story, Isaiah, because it makes you have stinky butts? That's why you like the story?
Daddy said share with us.
Okay, share. Ming's mother wasn't happy. Why did you trade for battered old wok? He traded for a battered old wok.
Daddy, probably not share with us.
She's not happy, guys, because he traded for a battered old. What are we going to cook in it? Before Ming could answer, the wok sang out, Mother, make shine so bright and I shall have food to share. This wok is magic. See, Mama, said Ming, it's a special wok. Let's do what it says, said Papa Zhang. We're all hungry. So Mama Zhang washed and polished the wok until it sparkled. Then she set it on the table.
Daddy said share with us.
To their surprise, it rolled off the table and out the door. Blink, boing, 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 bang. How does a wok do that, guys? Does anybody know?
Yes, sir.
How?
It's made of magic.
It doesn't even have legs.
Person said it doesn't have.
It's a magic wok.
Oh.
It can do that.
Oh. See, it's a magic. So it can do that. It doesn't have that. It's a magic wok.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't have legs. No.
To their surprise, it rolled off the table and out the door. Where are you going? Cried Mama Zane. Skippy hoppity ho.
Daddy. Daddy.
Said the walk, and it briskly hopped down the road. Boing, 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 boing. Does anybody see the walk? And now it's hopping down the road. Boing, 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 boing.
Don't look like a woman.
Yes.
Would anybody like to see the walk move?
Yes.
Yes.
Boing, 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 boing. Does anyone see it move?
Yes.
The walk skipped all the way to Lee Kitchen. Mrs. Lee was overseeing the servants prepare the New Year's feast for her family. The Liz never shared their food with anyone.
No kicking. No kicking.
They never shared their food with anyone. This walk plopped down on the corner. Boom! Where did this walk come from? Asked Mrs. Lee. No one.
No.
Well, put it to good use, she ordered. It will make a nice serving bowl. So the servants put in the wok, festive stir-fried rice, pork dumplings, kung pao chicken, steamed buns, and walnut shrimp.
Daddy, probably not sailing.
There was still room for more. They added long life noodles, ginger fish, rice cakes, yet still was room for more. Keep filling it, commanded Miss Lee. I must go change for the party. Look at this, guys. They put in this fish, the walnut shrimp, the long life noodles, all of this meat, stirred rice, soups, egg rolls, and they just kept filling up the wall. Can anybody see?
Yes.
Yes. Bobby, get hurting me. Get off me. Daddy.
No sooner
Daddy,
had the servant set the last bit of food.
Daddy, can you get Safari off me?
Aiden, quiet.
Of food in the wok, then it jumped out the window. Bang! Can anybody see it? It jumped out of the window.
Daddy, can you get Safari off my leg?
Does anybody see it?
Yes.
To the poor man's house I go, skippity hoppity ho. Does anyone know to hear him say it in his wok voice?
Yes.
Skippity hoppity ho. To the poor man's house I go. Sang the wok as it trotted down the road, brimming with delicious food. Does anybody see all the delicious food?
Yes.
He took all of the food.
Took all. Does anyone see all the children? I want someone named Gershom and Isaiah and Aylin to get up, and I would like them to point to all the little children.
No.
Aylin, I would like you to point to the trees.
Daddy.
Point to the trees, Aylin. Point to the trees. Safari, I would like you to point to the sky. This is the sky, right there. That's the sky. Gershom, I would like you to point to the color red. The color red. Point to the color red, Gershom.
That red right there.
That's red. That's right. Aylin, I would like you to point to the color blue. The color blue.
Where? That?
That's right! Safari, I would like you to point to the color
Clouds.
green. That was the clouds, that's right. Safari, point to the color green. That's green.
That's a green cloud.
Isaiah is going to get the hardest one. I would like you to point to the color gray in less than 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Sorry, I will get off. Less than 2 seconds. Beep.
And I'm going to give mommy the chore of finding someone and finding the woman that has
Daddy, Bobby won't let
a
me
blue
share
bird
that.
in her hair in 10 seconds. Once mommy sees it, she has to point out to you and Isaiah Gershom. Show her. The woman with the blue butterfly in her hair. See if you can.
Right there.
She's smarter. Fast.
Daddy, Bobby won't let me share the back.
It's okay. This book is not exciting because you guys don't like it. You guys like this book?
Yes.
Whoa. The Zane family could hardly believe their eyes. They gleefully removed the food and set up a big feast. As soon as it was empty, the wok rolled out to the courtyard. Where are you going? Cried Ming.
Mom, can you share?
Sang the galloped
Mom,
away.
Can I have my this one?
Gershom, share it. Sit right here, baby. Sit right here. If you don't sing, sit here. I'm just gonna go in the room. Sit here, right here. And here's some blankets. Share. The wok caught up with the rich man's son, land at the market, who, though he had many toys, he never shared them with other children. Do you guys think that's nice? Tell Aylin and Safari why that's not nice. I want you to take turns.
It's not.
Who's gonna go first? Oh, you're gonna go first? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you can tell them.
It's not nice because it's very mean and we're not supposed to do that.
Oh, I'm sorry, you won't finish. Go ahead.
When someone has a lot of things, you have to share them.
Tell him.
And when someone has a lot of things, you have to share them.
What about you, Gershom? It's your turn to tell Safari. Talk to Safari and tell him why.
It's not nice. That's not saving toys. When you have a lot of toys, you have to share them.
Is that all you want to tell him?
Yes, sir.
The wok blocked the road. Does anybody like that sound?
No.
Isaiah?
I didn't like that sound.
What's this, Wonderland? I could use it to hold all of my goodies. And without bothering to find the owner, the chubby boy Isn't that how he looks?
Yes.
Land bought fireworks, toys, dragons, cymbals, and drums. He piled them into the wok, and there was still room for more. So he bought lanterns, yo-yos, and kites. Finally, his weak arms grew tired, and he headed home. When Land arrived home, he put down the wok and went to find his mother. No sooner than he turned his back when the wok walked away. It just hopped away.
I see his eyes.
Poor man's house I go.
I see his mouth like
It pranced all the way back to the Zane's house with all the goodies safe inside. Can everyone see all the goodies inside of the wok?
yes.
Yes.
Ming bounced with joy as he emptied the wok. There are enough toys here for all of my friends, he exclaimed. Why did Ming move? Did Ming move in her butt? She did it again. It's a lot of different poops there, Ming. What is she doing? Pooping in her butt. The rock rolled over to the door and out their country yard once again. Where are you going? Where are you going? Called Mr. Zane. To the rich man's house I go, sang the wok as it spun down the road. The wok arrived at Mr. Lee's shop just as he was counting the money. He had cheated out of the poor people of Beijing. It leaped through the window and landed on the counter in front of him. Well, here's a nice pot to hold my money. Mr. Lee put handful after handful of coins in the wok, and there was still room for more. He dragged out a bag from under his counter and dumped all those coins into it. Does anybody see the bag? Does anybody see any other bags? If you do, please, you can come and point them out. Bags.
This way.
Isaiah doesn't see any coins or any bags. No coins. Point them out, Isaiah. Point them out. Okay, thank you.
Box.
No sooner had Mr. Lee emptied out the last of his coins, the wok then jumped out of the window. It scooted down the road all the way back to the Zane's house with all the money inside. Boing, 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 boing. Nobody likes that sound. Aiden doesn't like it. Ming and his parents danced with delight. They invited all the poor people in Beijing to their New Year's feast. Mother Zhang served the food. Father Zhang divided coins up among the family, and Ming handed out the toys.
Sit down, Aiden.
Of the children. In the middle of the party, without anyone noticing, the wok slid out the doors. It hopped to the Lee house, where the father, the mother, and their spoiled son were weeping and wailing and blaming each other for all their misfortune. Then they saw the wok. They jumped up. "There's the wok! That took all our food, Mrs. Lee, and my toys," whined the boy. "It'll break it. I'll break it for stealing our gold," vowed Mr. Lee. The wok sang out, "I dare you three The Lee family chased after the wok. Chubby Land couldn't make it very far without losing his breath, and Miss Lee had trouble running in her fancy shoes. But Mr. Lee finally caught up with it. To stop the wok, he jumped inside, pressing it to the ground. "Now I've got you," he growled. "Wait for me, Mrs. Lee. I'll teach you wok a lesson." Mr. Lee tried to get up, but found that he was stuck tight. When Mrs. Lee grabbed his legs to pull him out, she slipped into the wok too. Boop, boop, boop. Can anyone point to where they are?
Micah.
Can Island point to where they fall into the wok? Can Isaiah point to where they fell?
Cut that toy off, Isaiah.
Chubby Land finally arrived out of breath. "Help! Help! Pull us out!" Crying his parents. Land grabbed their legs, but you better get that. Get over here. "Help! Help!" cried. "Pull his legs out!" Lost his balance and fell inside too. Boing, boing, boing. Skippity, hoppity, too far away I will go, sang the wok as it tumbled down the road with the Lee family inside, legs waving in the air. Dragon dancers, drums, boom, doom, doom, boom, doom, doom, boom, boom, doom, boom, 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 boom. Does anyone see the drums? And if you can, please show me where the drums are.
The drums are
Aylin, can you show me the dragon? Show me the dragon. Wow! Go give mommy a hug because you found the dragon. She wants to give you a hug. Go and give her one. She wants to give you a hug. Go. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up. Mommy wants to give you a hug because you found the dragon.
Yay.
And Boo in his
Boo boo.
Okay.
Boo boo.
Good boy.
cymbals crash. Can anyone else do cymbals crashing? Can any? Oh, Isaiah can do it too, and Gershon can.
Look, you see that tail? That tail.
Okay, that's the tail. That's right. Good job. No one noticed as the wok sped off to its distant hill. The Lee family was never seen again in Beijing.
Bye-bye.
After the Zane family, they opened up a shop selling woks of all different sizes and styles every year. They host a glorious New Year's feast for all of their family and friends. And to think that it all started with a rusted wok with no handle. The end. You guys did really good. You guys are a wonderful audience. You guys really are. You guys are a really wonderful audience. You did an amazing job. Amazing job. Yeah. Good job. You did an amazing job. You really did. Does anybody would anyone kindly make me a cup of water? Is that